So in corporate headshot sessions, things have to be quick. It depends. If it's a big corporation and you're doing hundreds of people, it has to be quick, it has to be simple, and it has to be easy. So in terms of headshots, I don't do a lot of intentional working with those individuals. I bring them in, I've already got things placed, I got the lights set, everything's ready to go. They step in, I guide them briefly, I get a shot, and they move on to the next person. By the time they step in, they realize, oh my gosh, this is actually painless. Yeah, it's not like they think. Now for individual smaller companies where there's 15, 20 people, I take a little bit more time, a little bit more intention with each person. I make sure they're okay before they go in. I check their clothing, I check their tie, I check their hair and things like that. And then even just through that small little bit of overview, checking things out, paying attention to detail with them, they're like, oh, I can almost feel their energy relax as they say, oh, okay, I'm in good hands here. That's true. I mean, I want them to feel like they're in good hands because they are. I make sure they look good. The number one thing really for those types of individuals where, like I said, it's a smaller company, I tell them, look, you're going to look at your picture and I'm going to allow you to pick your picture before you walk away from me on my computer screen. Oh, they feel reassured at that point because they get to look at their image and select their favorite image. So they get to look at their image on my computer screen. And oftentimes they look at it and they're like, I'm not too, I see, look, don't worry about it. Just go back in the lights. Let's take a few more shots. Oh, awesome. And then they look, oh my gosh, that's it. So that helps people a lot. That really helps people to feel more comfortable, more confident in who they are. And then once they see their image, it's amazing because, oh my gosh, that's amazing. What makes a great corporate headshot stand out from the rest? Connection, authenticity, and really it's soul. That's kind of a deep answer, but it's true. I mean, connection. I just said it a minute ago. Your headshot is your first impression to people out there in the world. That headshot is working for you when you're not there, when you're at home or when you're in bed or whatever. So it needs to connect with the viewer, connect with the audience. It's connection. That's what makes a good corporate headshot. It's not just about a pretty picture. It's not just about, oh my God, that's an awesome shot. It is, but what makes it awesome? In my opinion, what makes an awesome shot is a connection with the viewer through the camera. And that's what I strive to get when I'm working with people. And that's why, in my opinion, authenticity is just, it has to be authentic. It has to be real. I'll tell you, when I'm reviewing the images with my headshot clients, a lot of times they'll say, well, what about this one or what about that one? And I'll straight up tell them, look, this picture, it's beautiful, it's great, but it looks like I posed you for a picture. Don't pick that one. This one looks like you walked in here, stood there, and had your image created. That's what's authentic, and that's what makes it intentional. It's all about connection. It's connection with the viewer. I always tell my clients when I'm talking with them on the phone, you know, trying to, when they call and they're inquiring, I say, listen, what's different about me is one of my main goals I always tell people is, look, I don't want to let you leave me until you look at that screen and say, oh my gosh, that's amazing. It has to be that way. Sometimes that takes a little bit, but it has to be that way, in my opinion, because they have to feel that confidence and they have to feel good about themselves. It's very important to me. I'm very passionate about that. This is their headshot. This is going out there to the world. This is their first impression. This needs to be an image that they love and that they feel confident and comfortable about. If they're not confident and comfortable with their headshot, that's not good. And so that's my goal.